Revelation 1403. From the 1st of May 1940. The will, bound by the adversary. The chained being always has the will to free itself, as long as it feels its fetters as compulsion, because then it is still conscious that it is in a situation which does not correspond to its actual purpose. It longs for something else than the present state, it therefore still recognizes itself as a bound being and strives towards freedom. It will now only have the urge to improve its situation and therefore also use its will to make itself free. While a being is completely in the power of evil, it does not have the desire to free itself from it. It takes its condition for granted, is not aware of its actual destiny. Its will is unfree and only always carries out what the dark power orders it to do. This state is therefore so bleak, that it keeps the will tied up and makes it difficult, if not impossible, to recognize the situation. In this state, man is completely satisfied, he lives his earthly aims, he feels neither compulsion nor lack of freedom. He is not inspired by the feeling to have to rebel against the power compelling him, because this leaves him the fullest freedom in earthly life, fulfills his earthly desires and thus puts him into a contented state, which makes no change appear worthwhile. Thus the will is bound, the adversary has completely taken possession of it. And therefore the struggle for such souls is extraordinarily difficult. Because the will of man must turn to God, only then help can be sent to him by God. And man always desires what he considers worthy of his desire, what he can earthly attain. To deny God, however, is something purely spiritual and can only be felt when earthly possessions are no longer striven for. The latter, however, can only be achieved in such a way that the power of the adversary is visibly shaken. Thus matter, possession, is proven to man as destructible. That he may recognize that the desire of his heart can fall prey to destruction, if it pleases a higher power. A higher power must be proven to him, a power which is opposed to his desire. A power, which can destroy what he has built up. And he must want to subordinate himself to this higher power, realizing that this is the true goal which has been set for man from the beginning. Only then the will of man begins to escape from the power of the adversary, and now help will come to him from above. Amen.